business is like 50% science, 50% art. But if you don't have the entrepreneur mindset, then it's not gonna work, okay? I wish I have never accepted them, or sana hindi na lang sila yung nagbayad. Have you experienced dealing with a client na very, very easy to sell? And also this client, wala siyang masyadong complaints, and then very, very smooth flowing. And you wish na sana etong client na to, kumbaga lahat ng clients ko would be the same as this client. Have you experienced that in your business? Have you also experienced na may client ka na yung binayad niya sa'yo sobrang liit lang, pero sobrang sakit sa ulo, na you wish you never accepted this client in the first place because this client drained your energy, this client just killed your momentum, and it made you say to yourself na sana hindi na lang ako pumasok sa negosyo. And it's not about the business. It's about accepting clients that are bad clients, accepting clients that will drain your energy. So in this video, I'm going to be focusing on that. I'm going to be discussing all about selling, marketing, and serving your dream clients. No? So I want to share with you a story na a few years ago, I just wanted to sell. Okay? So what happened is I basically sold to everyone. Now, I made some sales, but that doesn't mean na I'm in a good position. Because what happened was I was accepting just everyone, I was serving just everyone, and whoever wanted to buy my product, I just let them buy. But the reality kicked in na after nila nagbayad, complaints were coming in left and right. And to give you context of the idea, I was selling a business opportunity, right? So, I was accepting just everyone, and since it's a business opportunity wherein when you buy this product, when you join this opportunity, you're also gonna make money, right? Now, since I accepted everyone nga, a lot of people just expected that they're just gonna make money overnight. And I wish I have never accepted them, or sana hindi na lang sila yung nagbayad. Sana hindi na lang sila or they didn't buy in what I was selling. Okay, why? Because I was just making like 1,000 pesos in commissions for each person. And it was not worth my time in dealing with crybabies, right? However, meron naman akong mga customers and clients na sumali sa business opportunity that I was offering, and they didn't have much complaints. In fact, they were contacting me, informing me that they were taking action, they were, just implementing, and how thankful they are. So there's other side of my clients they were contacting me, blaming me for their failure, while another side sa clients ko were contacting me, thanking me for me showing or offering this opportunity to them. I think that was one of my first experience dealing with bad and good clients, but I didn't realize it back then, no? So, years went on, and the same thing. When I launched my events company, I was teaching back then kasi like I had that mentality na, alright, so like I wanna like accept anyone, because during that time I didn't also know who are the specific clients that I was serving. So like, since I was able to make my first million through online, sabi ko, okay, why don't I teach people like how to make money online? And that's what happened. A lot of people were attending the events, they were buying my programs, but the problem is, bumalik sa dati, they were blaming me for their failure, and I was teaching them the strategies, the tactics, but they didn't have the right mindset. So like, they have this employee mindset na if I just do the work, like I would expect results just like that. Okay? Because for example, sa trabaho, papasok ka lang, guaranteed na may sweldo ka. Okay? But in business, it doesn't mean if you do the work, guaranteed na may sales ka, because business is like 50% science, 50% art. So yung 50% art, that's the creativity. Sa trabaho kasi, you just have to do the work, papasok ka lang, and even if you're not creative, then you make sales. That's why I've been telling na not everyone is meant for business. I've seen it, even if you want to make a lot of money, but that doesn't mean that you are for entrepreneurship, because entrepreneurship is a totally different game. It's like a different profession, and it's not for everyone, alright? Anyways, So, I had this problem because, like, on the left side, sa mga customers ko, they were complaining again because of, like, blaming me. And there's, on this other side, they were thanking me for the knowledge, for the skills, for the strategies, for the techniques that I was showing to them. And I realized na on the other side, who were complaining, they were employees. Okay? Now, hindi naman masama kang empleyado ka, pero the problem here is I was teaching business to a person that has an employee mindset. Okay? And it's very, very hard to do it kasi before I teach you the strategies and the tactics, I was teaching them kasi like how to create a page, how to run ads, how to create a sales process, how to create offers, how to create a product that sells, how to sell, persuasion, all these things. Even if very, very valuable to, but if you don't have the entrepreneur mindset, then it's not gonna work, okay? On the other side, the people who were thanking me are the people na they already have their existing businesses, they already have products to sell, and all they had to do was plug in my strategies into their business. Boom, it made a lot of results for them. They thanked me and all of those things. So after experiencing that, I then niched down to business owners. After parang sabi ko, okay, I don't want to entertain employees or people who just wants to make money online, the get rich quick scheme people, the short-term mindset people. I want to deal with business owners because they have already invested in their business, they have already spent money for their business. Therefore, I assume na most of them already have that mindset of an entrepreneur, right? So, up until now, that is the market that I'm serving, okay, which is business owners. And it has made my life much, much easier than before because at least pumasok sila, mayroon na silang, bago sila nag-enroll in one of my programs and before I was able to, kumbaga, have coaching with them, entrepreneur na sila, they already invested in their business, they already, kumbaga, na-experience nila yung mga pains and struggles, and the reason that they're still in business now shows na, okay, may commitment ka, may dedication ka, may patience ka. Alright, now that I see that you have the right attitude, that's the time that I'm gonna be sharing with you the strategies, techniques, and all of these things. Okay? And the reason why I'm sharing with you that example, that story, it is because I realized na it is very, very important to be na meron kang dream clients. Okay? I ask a lot of people, I ask them this question like, do you have a dream client? Or if you have a client wherein parang siya yung pinaka-perfect client mo, very easy to sell, whatever you sell, he or she is gonna buy, how does that client look like, right? So, after realizing that, currently kasi I'm starting multiple businesses. I'm also helping multiple businesses kasi my partner is also starting a business as well. That is like the first thing that I look into. Like, who is my dream client? And after having that, all my marketing efforts focus on that dream client. Okay? I'm gonna give you another example, but I'm gonna give you the second example. This is like a real life case study by the end of this video now. But I wanna share with you like the advantages of having a dream client in mind. Okay? Now, disclaimer, possible na if very, very new ka, wala ka pang dream client kasi hindi mo pa alam kung sino yung gusto mo i-serve. And that is okay. And in fact, in my case study na I'll be sharing with you in the example, in my story na I'm gonna be sharing with you by the end of this video, okay, when I started this supplement company, I also did not have a target audience in mind yet. And all I did was just test. And after testing, I was able to find my target audience. And I'll be sharing with you that later pagkatapos ng video na to. But I want to be sharing with you 3 things bakit importante may dream client ka. Okay, number 1, it is very, very easy to sell to your dream clients. Okay? Your dream clients, typically, I always tell this to my students na you want to look for clients that have these 2 criteria. Number 1, willing. Number 2, able. Okay? Clients that are willing and able. Ano ibig sabihin yan? Ibig sabihin ng willing, okay, may gusto na bibilhin or may demand na bilhin yung product mo. Gusto nila bilhin yung product mo. They're willing to buy. Number 2 is able. May kaya. Kaya nila bilhin yung product mo. A lot of people, they just sell to everyone. They sell to people who are willing, but not able. In short, gusto nila bilhin yung product mo, kaya lang wala silang pera. And they're gonna say na, okay, you just presented me for it. You just presented me your product, but unfortunately I don't have money, and naging sayang oras mo kasi you presented to someone who doesn't have money, right? Another people naman, or another type of market is those who are able, may pera, pero are not willing to buy, right? So, it's very, very important to target clients that are willing and able to buy your product. Gusto nila bibilhin yung product mo. At the same time, may pera sila, may resources sila to buy your product. I've seen a lot of people who just, hammer on persuasion and convincing and selling. Basta marunong ka lang magbenta, all of those things. But here's the thing, even if sobrang galing mo magbenta, okay, but if the customer does not have the financial resources to buy your product, it's gonna be a real struggle. Kumbaga, sinayang mo lang yung oras mo convincing this person, even if this person doesn't have the financial resources. So, papautangin mo pa, papaloan mo pa, papahanapan mo pa ng paraan, all of those crazy things. However, it would have been much easier to just sell to people who already has the financial capacity and willingness sila bumili sa product mo. Yun yung advantage ng online because unlimited yung reach mo sa online, and you will never have a problem of lack of prospects. In fact, the problem there is too much prospects. You have to focus on a specific market. Okay? Anyways, I want to talk about markets naman, but that's gonna be for another video. But that's the first advantage if you have a dream client. It's very, very easy to sell because dream nga right? Number 2 is you will have lesser complaints. So, in your business, you might have a lot of clients right now, may complaints ka, tama ba? And you have clients who's demanding the world from you. Even if they paid this, but they're asking this, right? I want you to look at their similarities. Kasi I'm sure yung mga clients mo na nagko-complain, kahit binigyan mo yung best mo, kahit quality yung service mo, meron pa rin, complainers, whatsoever. They have similarities. Possible, let's say they live in a particular city. Or let's say they are in a particular nationality ba yan, or age group ba yan, or work ba yan, or hanapin mo yung similarities nila, and then you exclude them, okay? You don't want to target your ads to them. Because if you sell to them, you will have more complaints, thus you would have to hire more people to accommodate these complaints, you will have more headache, all of those things, okay? So typically, your dream clients are easy to sell, and you have lesser complaints. Number 3, and the last thing or advantage, when you target your dream clients, you have more sales with less effort lang. Okay? And it is because, since these clients are your dream clients, they're gonna buy whatever product you sell, and you don't have to sell to them as much. You just literally just say like, hey, I have this new product, buy now. They're gonna buy. Those are your dream clients, right? So, that means, instead of selling just to everyone, you wanna focus on selling to your dream clients, and selling that offline, it would be a struggle because it's very, very hard to find your dream clients offline, diba? Pero online, it's possible. Like, you can target interests. You can do this by changing your sales copy or yung description, yung text, yung sasabihin mo, yung messaging mo sa ad mo. When you change your messaging, you can target those dream clients, right? Anyways, before I end this video, I want to share with you a story or a case study that I did when launching my supplement company. When I launched that supplement company, yeah, I already have a target audience in mind, but hindi pa siya super specific, and I don't know if it will work yet. Okay? So what happened, and let me share with you, what happened is I was targeting people in the health, beauty, and fitness. Kasi yung product na I'm offering, tatamaan yung health, tatamaan yung beauty, at saka tatamaan yung fitness. And the reason why I chose that market, dahil health, beauty, and fitness, all these 3 markets kasi are willing and able to buy my product. Okay? What that means is, they are already spending on supplements, they're already spending on medicines, they're already spending on beauty stuff. Therefore, they have the capacity to buy, and they are an active buyer. Okay? Sabi nga ni Dan Kennedy, a buyer is a buyer is a buyer is a buyer. Ibig sabihin, it's easier to sell someone who already bought 50 shoes and sell the 51st shoes. Okay? So, may taong bumili ng 50 na shoes. Okay? It's easier to sell to that person rather to someone who has not bought or hindi pa bumili ng shoes in her life. That makes sense, right? Yun ibig sabihin ng a buyer is a buyer is a buyer is a buyer. Okay? So, I just started to, ideally, it's best if may isang niche ka lang. Okay? Sa akin kasi, hindi ko alam ano sino yung magre-resonate sa messaging ko. Is it the health industry or the beauty industry or the fitness industry? But for sure, I'm not targeting everyone. Okay? Like, not everyone who takes supplements. Hindi ganun. So I was targeting all these three markets, and I noticed na like 95% of the people who were buying the supplement were in the health industry. Okay? By the way, this does not mean na if you're selling supplement, you target automatically the health industry. It depends kasi on what you're selling, your messaging, all of those crazy things. But I realized na dun sa product na I'm selling, mas nag-resonate sila sa health industry, and most of the people who are buying my product, unexpectedly, okay, are oldies, okay, yung mga matatanda. That made me, I never expected that, okay? And I know this, it is because I ask questions. Before they buy, my form sila na i-fill out, I ask for their age, I ask for their profession, I ask for their, ano yung reason that made them interested to buy my product, okay? After this, I realized na after like 100, parang people who bought, kinuha ko tapos may similarities. Like the similarities are yung average age ng supplement na bumibili ng products namin is 55. I never imagined na ganun yung maging target market namin. But yun yung nag-resonate sa messaging, yun yung nag-resonate sa product. So that's number one, like 55 yung average age na bumibili ng products. Okay, there was even like someone who bought like 98 years old, like whoa. And she bought from TikTok. Like, whoa, meron pa ba lang 98 years old who uses TikTok and buys from TikTok? Like, I honestly, ang dami palang matatanda, ang dami palang mga senior citizens who are using social media, and a lot of people assume na they're not techie and they're not using social media. Yes, they may not be techie, but it's just shocking to me that they are using social media, right? If that makes sense. So, anyways, another interesting is, I asked anong reason, bakit? By the way, sa occupation, it was halo-halo. So like, kasi if yung occupation, let's say, usually, nagsasabi doon na, oy, nurse, tapos puro like 50% puro nurse, then I would be targeting nurses. But in that case, kasi it was just random. So like, I just disregarded that. But another interesting fact is, one of the reasons why they're interested to buy my product, yung supplement product, it's because of sleep and stress. Yun yung top reasons why they wanted to buy our supplement. And when I knew that, I also changed our messaging and focused on that even more. So instead of, kasi yung supplement namin, like it can help sa pimples, pero walang nag-answer ng pimples. So what we did is sa benefits, we removed that. Even if nakakatulong siya, but it's not resonating kasi sa market namin. So that's why we removed that messaging. So like, it's important to know, after you've identified your dream clients, you want to talk to them. Okay? You don't want to talk to everyone. Yun yung problem eh. Kasi if you talk to everyone, I can just put whatever benefits ilalagay ko doon, and it would not talk to like one person. But if you have this one client, okay, you just want to, kasi ganito na lang. Let's say yung benefit is about pimples. Tapos that person is like 55 years old. That person does not have pimples na, right? Usually wrinkles na siya. So what we did is we changed it from pimples to wrinkles, yung messaging namin. So thus, mas makaka-resonate ka sa benefits ng product namin because I'm like talking to you, if that makes sense. So yun. So that's the point ng story, ng case study. It's like, if you don't know what your dream client is, then you want to target broad muna. But the problem here with targeting broad is you might lose money. That's what happened to us. We were just breaking even for like a few weeks, and that was okay for me because I didn't know yet who is the one client that I'm gonna be focusing my marketing efforts. Okay? After spending a lot of money, kumaga nag-spend ako ng broad, collect data, parang nag-survey ako. After that survey, since I already know who to target, I killed the ads, I killed the messaging, the whatever na nag-focus sa lahat, and I just focused on this one dream client, and since then, like sales shoot up to like 5 times. And that is the advantage. If you have a dream client, it makes your life easier, it's easier to sell, less complaints, and you will have more sales with less effort. And that, my friend, is the advantage if meron kang dream client. Question of the day, I'm interested, sino ba yung dream client in your business? Okay, can you define your dream client? Okay, by the way, when you talk about dream clients, you wanna share like, anong pangalan niya, how old is this dream client, ano yung, think of this as a human being, as a person. Ano yung hobbies nito? What shows, what movies, what influencers does this dream person following? Sino yung fina-follow niya? Doctors ba yung fina-follow niya? Celebrities ba yung fina-follow ba? If celebrities, sinong mga celebrities? When you define that, it's very, very easy to target these people. And when you create your ads, it's super easy because you're talking to just one person instead of talking to just everyone, right? Now, if you love this video and you want more, I want you to go ahead and click subscribe and click like as well. And don't forget to ring the bell button because every time we publish new videos, I want you to get notified. This is Fibo Lim. Stay safe and see you in our next video.